So yeah, this might be a very complicated one. So yeah, you have Plunder. And like one of the other shows I referred to, which is legitimately isn't as bad as that, trust me. There's a lot of like one character being looking. But there are, compared to that one, I feel some good things about this. With the other one, which I think was like the War on Genshin, it had some fight scenes, but with this, I like the concept. Everyone has a number. If it goes down to 0, they disappear. But the more important things are, the one thing which I do think is the more interesting one, are some of the things. One, you have a whole tail twist, because at the first it seems like a fantasy sort of show, and it does. Through like a lot of it, it does this fantasy stuff. Then all of a sudden, they go back in time and do kind of a bit of a sort of like fantasy high school, sort of like what you would imagine Assassination Classroom sort of is. It's a lot, Assassination Classroom 10 times better than the way that they does it here, but that's sort of like, they train them to be like military people type stuff. And I do like the whole concept. The whole thing with the ballads and all of that is absolutely insane. And like, all the choices that they do are so mad. And that philosophical thing of like, leaving the majority to starve, to have the minority like, to have at least some people survive and thrive, is really interesting. I also like one choice, one thing, because I didn't notice it at first. Because you have one character being like, oh, I know you're not who you say you are. And it's like, wait, how? And the whole thing was about, oh, you know how to defend against a gun, which does not exist. I'm like, I did, because realistically, he took a gun, he bashed it up, and then pointed it in another direction. I'm like, yeah, sure, if you're a military person, that makes sense. But then I'm like, they don't have guns. How should he know this? But yeah, it's kind of a mix. If you like fantasy, it's fun. If you don't like the anime stuff, I get why you don't want to watch it. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and good night.